Notice of an item for debate on the motion of adjournment of the
A
House.
dramatic walkout by United Party for National Development UPND members of Parliament during a heated motion on the cost of living forced the second Deputy Speaker to adjourn the session after a quorum could not be formed. The walkout, which took place on February 18 to 25, was met with mockery from opposition MPs who remained in the House, jeering and accusing the ruling party of avoiding an important national discussion.
May you ring the bells? Honorable members, there is no quorum. The House is now adjourned.
That moment that we get to look at what has been considered on the floor of the House starting at 14:30 hours Matimba.
Speaking at a press briefing, Chief Government Whip Stanford Mulusa has justified the UPND MP's actions, stating that they left the House because they refused to be restricted by time limits imposed on the debates. Mr. Mulusa further downplayed the motion raised by Lunte MP of Parliament Mutotwe Kafwaya, calling it inconsequential and lacking substance.
An important subject such as the cost of living cannot be trivialized by bringing it under the subject for debate on motion of adjournment. If the opposition are really serious to debate the motion on the cost of living, they can bring it through the private members' motion as provided for by the Standing Orders 89, as this will afford us ample time, and the UPND members of Parliament stand ready to debate this motion anytime, anywhere.
Echoing these sentiments, Chief Government spokesperson Cornelius Mwetwa has defended the MPs, revealing that the ruling party lawmakers were not consulted before the motion was tabled.
There is no requirement for the executive to respond to a motion of statement like the one that Honorable Kafwaya yesterday introduced to Parliament. The executive did not run away from its mandate to respond to a member of Parliament's motion. There was no requirement for the executive to respond. That was just like a club debate to allow the member of Parliament to ventilate upon.
Despite the opposition's ridicule, the UPND MPs have maintained that the walkout was a stance against what they see as a politically motivated attempt to undermine the government's efforts to address the cost of living. Meanwhile, Finance Minister Dr. Stumeko Msokotwane is tomorrow, February 21st, 2025, expected to hold an online conversation where he will discuss the cost of living and the government's decision to suspend export duty on precious stones and metals. Jaras Chonya, Tamo News.